I found a pic of the friends. Now I have a question. Did Sudiksha Konanki get into an argument with her friends on the beach? And that is why they left her there alone, without a cell phone, with a complete stranger while she was drunk at 4:55 a.m. in the morning. Of course, if this did happen, they're going to be very quiet about it. They don't want anyone to know that there was an altercation. There was an argument between one of the girls or many of the girls in the group with Sudiksha Konanki. And as a result, they stormed off and left her there. And she was fine with them leaving because she was fighting with them too. That is a strong possibility. And it could be the reason why they're so hush hush quiet about what happened.
If you let this thing go, we can't get mad when if it happens again.
Mm-hmm.
Because if we let it go, it's only a matter of time before it happens again. How many local people that have went missing
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
under the same condition? Nobody said anything about it because they're just local people. There's no major news media. You know, influencers are not gonna know about it or probably not gonna make a big deal about it. The only reason why right now everybody knows about this addiction situation is because she's a resident of the United States.
Mm-hmm.
Had she not been a resident of the United States, we probably wouldn't have heard about it. Friends, their friends should be ashamed of themselves.
They moved on.
Should be ashamed of themselves. How 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 are you able to move on? How are you able to sleep at night, knowing that your friend that you went out on vacation with
I think
is
they
now
told their friends to
missing?
keep their mouth shut. Then, yeah, they
Man, listen,
completely.
let me tell you something like this. Something happened like this, you could not tell me to keep my mouth shut.
If there was a fight between the girls, would Joshua have said something? I don't know. It just depends. He may have not even remembered the fight. He was so intoxicated. We saw him vomiting from intoxication on surveillance camera at the restaurant lobby. We saw that. So, what if there was an altercation between Sudiksha and her friends? As a woman, I've learned the hard way that being in a large friend group is a recipe for disaster. There's a lot of internal conflicts, pettiness, biases, jealousy within the group, and arguments and alliances can form that can ultimately separate the group, and that usually is what happens in these huge friend groups. They tend to split off. So it's not so far-fetched. Why did they report her at 4 p.m. the next day to authorities? They waited that long. I just think that there may have been an altercation and they just didn't care. That's why they didn't report her right away in the morning that she was missing. Why would they leave her there? Nobody knows. Everybody's questioning their intentions as to why they left her at the beach alone with a stranger at 5 o'clock in the morning, drunk. No one on this app can comprehend why a friend would leave their friend drunk on a beach and then report them the next day at 4 p.m. They waited that long to report her missing.
We're not safe out here. We're
That's
not
what
safe out
happens to
here.
the friends.
Everybody quiet. Everybody
Everybody
quiet.
quiet
They even got the parents.
to keep their mouth shut.
Oh man. Oh man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, are people seeing how messed up this thing is?
Very messed up.
How corrupted the world is? And you can't trust nobody.
Mm-hmm.
You can't trust nobody. You going out on vacation with friends, you can't trust none of them.
Yeah.
If they can get this girl family to turn their backs
On
on that little
them.
girl,
Mm-hmm. That shows you.
it's That's a lot bigger than we think.
It is.
That's a whole lot bigger than we think. Girl went missing. A few days later, everybody gave up.
Everybody.
I don't know, you guys. Didn't they delete all her photos and pictures and videos that they took on their Instagram? They don't want any. What? It's they're behaving like enemies and not like friends. Did something happen? Was there a fight between Sudiksha Konanki and her friends on that beach before they left?